Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach. Today we are talking about something a bit different. Normally we talk about ECOMI, we're talking about ECOMI, normally talk about NFTs and VeVe. Today though I want to talk about something to do with Doge because I have been trying to learn more outside of the ECOMI sphere, and so that's what we're going to look at today because Barry Silbert has clearly been jabbing, and I don't want to say jabbing, but anyway, been saying that of course Dogecoin is overvalued. We're going to have a look at the entire situation right now, and I want to hear your thoughts among anything else. So let's jump straight into it. At last check, the Dogecoin price is seeing green along the broader crypto market, up 3% to USD. 0.31 after trading in the doldrums over the weekend. The latest gains buoyed Dogecoin's market cap back above $40 billion, which according to one market leader is overvalued territory. Barry Silbert, who is at the helm of DCG, has a dire prediction for the Dogecoin price. Like much of the cryptocurrency community, Silbert was waiting for the Bitcoin price to reach a bottom of the weekend, over the weekend, but was left disappointed by the persistent selling. According to a tweet, he believes the Dogecoin will be, Dogecoin will be the tell for crypto market capitalization, pointing to its weekend market cap of USD $37 billion and predicting that it's going to be back to sub 1 billion. What are your thoughts on that? Before we get into that though, gamble trade. Not surprisingly, Silbert was the target of attacks by the Doge community after calling the crypto a gamble trade and suggesting there are other places to earn 10x your money. Dogecoin co-founder Billy Marcus, whose Twitter handle is Shibetoshi Nakamoto, took aim at the DCG chief. Silbert said that he was looking to help people not lose money, and it seemed to set the Dogecoin creator off. Marcus, who sold all of his Doge holdings years ago but still accepts tips in the crypto, accused Silbert of being disingenuous, which ignited a firestorm of tweets between them. Now, we're going to have a look at everything that Barry has said. Let's have a quick look at this tweet. You're being naive. Doge is the ultimate momentum gamble trade. Once the momentum is gone and the current holders take a bath on the trade, they'll move on to the next one. They'll learn that there are many other better ways to make 10x. In a nutshell, Silbert fails to see the usefulness or utility that Dogecoin brings to bear, saying that its value comes from a collective belief, which is why Doge is overvalued in his opinion. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has both of those features, usefulness and utility. Silbert says, while Digital Currency Group probably won't be launching a Dogecoin trust anytime soon, Silbert did say that if someone can prove him wrong about Dogecoin, he would be a buyer. Catalysts ahead despite the Doge drama. Dogecoin investors are focusing on future catalysts for the 7th biggest crypto. Chief among these is an upcoming listing on cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. Now that has happened already. We've just seen that, which CEO Brian Armstrong tipped his hand to during a recent investor call. Again, we've literally seen that in the past hour, I believe. The listing, which is reportedly planned for the coming weeks, is widely expected to lift Dogecoin's profile even higher, given the exchange's recent Nasdaq listing as well as its reach to some 56 million users. Coinbase's listing comes on the heels of rival crypto exchange Gemini, as well as zero commission trading app Robinhood Crypto doing the same. Now, this was originally posted by FX Empire. Now, I want to have a look at the actual thread, and I've got to say now, right, I have never seen someone tweet as much, and I follow Gary Vee, he tweets a lot. I've never seen someone tweet as much as Billy M2K on Twitter. So let's get started. Damn you, Bitcoin. Still have a draft of that capitulation tweet handy? Yeah, Doge still has a 37 billion market cap. That will be the tell. What's your ideal market cap? It's going to be sub 1 billion. I'm sorry, but I think Dogecoin investors, believers are a little more stubborn than you give them credit for. You're being naive. Doge is the ultimate momentum gamble trade. Of course, we've already read this out. Once the momentum is gone and the current holders take a bath on the trade, they'll move on to the next one. They'll learn there are many other better ways to make 10x. And that is when Billy comes out. Barry, just remember, the more you hate on Doge, the less likely those buyers will ever purchase Bitcoin. You don't convince people by belittling them. It's very unconvincing. I don't know why Bitcoin people are so hellbent on shooting themselves in the foot. Thinking something is overvalued does not equal hate, Barry responds. Wanting people to lose money is mean, Barry. Why would you possibly think I want people to lose money? I stated my opinion publicly that Doge was overvalued to potentially help people not lose money. Perhaps I'll be proven wrong, won't be the first time. You've been in the space long enough to know the value of everything, including Bitcoin, comes from collective belief. Thus, you do understand that taking a public position is influential. Claiming you aren't trying to influence and looking out for people is disingenuous. First of all, before we keep going, what are your thoughts so far? Do you believe or do you agree with Barry or do you agree with Billy here? When did I say I wasn't trying to influence? That is the point of tweeting. We ran a multi-million-dollar ad campaign to drop gold, stating our belief that gold was overvalued relative to Bitcoin. I didn't get death threats over that one. Right, so using rational logic, if you tweet that something is overvalued when you know the entire value comes from collective belief, you would like that asset to devalue, causing people to lose money. You understand this because you are a rational and intelligent human being. If the entire value of something comes from a collective belief and not usefulness or utility, then that thing's overvalued. There's another name for that, but I'm not going there as I know it wasn't created for that purpose or why most people loved it early on like me. Yo dude, this is major foot in mouth, you aren't a dummy, you know that the value of Bitcoin isn't mostly due to utility and usefulness, but due to collective belief. This is no good, man, I would delete this tweet. Bitcoin has both, Doge does not, prove me wrong and I'll be a buyer. What do you consider utility? Adoption ? People use it as a currency, it's growing there. As an excitable community of new people interested in crypto that want to do awesome things, that is very useful. And then this goes to what looks like Elon Musk and Mark Cuban accepting Dogecoin payment, essentially. I'm truly excited to see what Doge can become over time. It certainly isn't not going away and has one of the most passionate communities, but it is not worth $37 billion. Sorry. Regardless of what you think the value should be, my advice stands. If you want to convince people, don't belittle their choices. Just show them what is cool about Bitcoin. Every tweet you make like this hurts your argument unless you don't want Bitcoin to succeed either. And of course, Rich Rogerson comes in. When you invest in a crypto, you are investing in a vision, strategy, developer community, mining community, and ecosystem. Bitcoin and Ethereum have robust evolving communities. Dogecoin is part joke and part get rich quick scheme. How can you advocate investing in Dogecoin? I don't advocating anyone investing in any crypto. I only advocate for people not to be jerks. The jerks in this case are the crypto influencers that are hyping Dogecoin to novices despite Dogecoin's lack of vision, strategy developers, and miner community. Unfortunately, the people that need the funds the most are likely the ones that will lose the most. I understand your point about crypto influencers hyping. Can you understand a point about not talking down to people as it doesn't convince anyone? Something Dale Carnegie wrote about in the 30s and all basic business people should be aware of. And of course, we can't see this one, but do what you want. So before we go to the next thing, I guess, let's go to the next thing. Back in 2014, Dogecoin spread wildly. By the way, the reason why I'm going on to this point is just because I found it interesting, right? But I would love to hear your take on this. Do you think that it's overvalued? Back in 2014, Dogecoin spread wildly because it was used as a tipping currency. The Reddit tip bot made millions of Doge transactions. I'd like to see the community to get back to that culture. Tipping is one of the best use cases. It adds new users, spreads Doge, and is fun. Some catalysts that will help. DX fees are reducing in an upcoming call. Please down to 0.01 Doge. Robinhood will offer wallets at some point. What we could use, a user-friendly tipping bot for different platforms. Reddit, Discord exist, but a Twitter one would help. With today being Accept Doge Day, I'll be focusing on talking to platforms to allow for Doge tips. I believe if we get back to a tipping culture, sending small amounts to friends, content creators, anyone, it is the best way to show people that Doge is cool and fun. Dogecoin would be a dope way to tip streamers. Doge used to be accepted by Twitch. In my opinion, it inspired them to make their own tipping currency, i.e. bits. And that's actually what caught my attention, is because Twitch is where I somewhat live. And I was definitely interested by that. So let me know what your thoughts are. I know obviously there's a lot of thoughts, emotion, feelings around this, and I understand that. We're all human beings. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I suppose in the circle that I'm in, this Doge is Doge, just like Shiba is Shiba. But it's interesting to see them clash it out, I guess, and I would love to hear your take on it. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope this was interesting to you in some form. We'll be going over more of this soon, but honestly, I'm still learning so much. So we're going to get there eventually, and I'll keep, as I keep reporting on this, I'll learn more and more, and I'm very excited for that. That being said, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.